Camp Skipping Pig was started in 1898. The first pig came in 1997. I had no plans to get a pig, no intention. It was a little pig that came, and he was going to stay overnight and go on to someone else. And he stayed overnight, and he stayed forever. And within a few months, the first rescues came, and now, all these years later, we have 60 pigs, and we're not taking any more. I'm not getting any younger, not getting any easier. The policy has always been that we do not adopt out. Tried that a couple times, and I was unhappy with the results. It's too hard to do home checks and follow up and keep track of them. Usually by the time they come here, they've been through enough that they don't need to be rehomed again. We've had pigs come in, and they're 3 months of age. We've been the 67th home. They settle in and they just stay as permanent residents. Many come with behavioral issues, and they're not pigs that would be suitable in most homes. So they just stay, and we stay steady at 60. We get emails or we'll get a phone call asking to take in pigs. The majority of these, the last few years, have been called teacup or micro mini pigs, and they aren't. People get them and find out that they very quickly exceed the 35-pound weight limit promised by the breeders, and they're just not prepared for the size of the pig, the damage, the temperament. They're not prepared for a pig because they've been led to believe that they are like dogs, and they are not. I was told that initially too. Oh, they're just like dogs. Well, let me tell you, they're not. They're smarter. They learn by watching. They get bored easily. They're not meant to be crated all day while people go to work or locked in a bathroom or any of those things. They need to be outdoors, running around, being pigs, digging in the dirt, laying in the sun. And if they can't be that and do that, then problems start and the phone calls come. They found that they don't have time to meet the needs of the pig. It's almost like having a toddler in the house. Cannot leave them unsupervised. If they get bored, and they get bored very easily, they become destructive. They're meant to be able to root. Pigs in nature will forage the majority of the day, and they're locked in the house in a room. They can't do that. So they start chewing woodwork, tipping furniture, pulling up carpet, pulling down drapes, tearing up fabric, ripping the couch. The majority of the reasons are behavioral things that people aren't prepared for. Weight issues are a big problem with the pigs, and it varies. With the teacup micro pig fashion thing going on now, we see a lot of emaciated pigs. Hannah and Chewy that came here are examples. They were going on 2 years old and weighed less than 15 pounds. Hannah could be pushed over with a touch of a finger. She dragged her hind legs. Her conformation is absolutely horrendous. She came from a breeder in Kentucky. Chewy came from the same breeder. He was the second pig that this person bought from the breeder. And they were basically starved to death. I think they would have died within a month if I hadn't taken them. They've grown. They're round and happy now. They do little pig things. The breeders are breeding for size. They are not breeding for health, conformation, or temperament. They're going for size, so everything else is fallen by the wayside. Juliana pigs are basically a made-up breed. It's really no different than a golden doodle or a labradoodle. You can call them anything you want. Julianas are a mix of different breeds. The breeders are looking for a particular body type, but that is not a breed of pig. Bugsy came last spring. He was bought as a teacup pig, and Bugsy weighs an honest 250 pounds and stands 6 inches above my knee. If you go in and you search on breeds of pigs, Juliana is not going to show up. It's not a recognized breed. There is a registry started now. It means nothing. It doesn't go back that far. People call them, they call these pigs Julianas, but there really is no such thing.